Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
So good. Listen, I loved the first season. I was instantly hooked, like cried all the time. You guys have broken my heart so many times. And then now season 2, I've watched the screeners through 3 times now.
Whoa.
I know,
Right.
it's so good. So after season 1, I told myself, okay, I'm going to dive into the campaign on the YouTube channel, all that. I didn't do it because time and, they're long. It's a lot.
Yeah.
But I have started campaign 3 though, so I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I know I'm very excited. But so I'd love to know what you guys think for people who, like me, right? They want that Vox Machina fix. Like, would you suggest that they go and watch the campaign, or maybe just wait? Because I did kind of like not knowing what was going to happen this season.
Boy, you can't go wrong. I mean, if you got a glimpse of some characters and the world in season 1 that you really liked and you want to know more about, boy, do I have good news for you. There is a lot more. There are hundreds and hundreds of hours of gameplay, of live play. There's also comic books if you just want a little shorter blast of origin stories. There are T-shirts. There's all kinds of stuff if you want to get more into the Vox Machina love. But that's the great thing about this show. You don't have to know any of that stuff to just enjoy the show. You don't have to know what role-playing games are. You don't have to know anything about fantasy. You can just be a person who likes stories, and that's fine too. We'll take all comers.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you have a very good idea, Tessa, and I've seen a lot of other people mention that they're doing this as well, where instead of jumping into campaign 1, they're jumping into either campaign 2 or 3. Because, campaign 1 will still be there once the Legend of Vox Machina wraps up. If you don't want to have any spoilers, then you can go back. But, I mean, even in campaign 3, campaign 3, once again, no spoilers, has little hints, little flavors of Vox Machina if you are feeling a little thirsty.
Liam, you got anything else to add to that?
Oh man, I mean, I'll argue the opposite. We have changed. There is a lot that's not in the series that is in the campaign for campaign 1. Plus things change, so you're not going to get the exact same experience. And I will say, sometimes I end up going back in to find something or look at something in campaign 1. It's pretty watchable.
I'm definitely going to check it out for sure. So for you guys, what's it like actually voicing a character you created versus like, because you guys have done voice acting for other stuff, but getting to do your character, what's that like?
It's the best.
It's the best.
Yeah. Unprecedented.
Yeah. To voice a character that you created in a show that you and your friends came up with on during their free time, and getting to voice it, a field that you've been practicing for your whole life. There's just nothing like it. Like it's the culmination of all of our careers and all of our life goals. We wanted to make things, we wanted to create things, and we wanted to do voices, and we get to do all 3 of those all at once.
He really hit it on the head, and we kind of reminisce all the time about all the weird little events and choices that we all made throughout our entire lives that somehow ended up bringing this weird band of misfits together. And kind of trying to think about that butterfly effect, if any one of us would have maybe just decided to stay in New York or gone a different path, like if any of this would have really turned out the same way. So I think it really does just kind of speak towards trusting your gut and following open doors and opportunities when they are presented to you. And improv rules, just say yes.
Yeah, those golden threads of fate really feel real on many days.
Yeah.
It could be coincidence, but it feels like fate sometimes.
I love it. So one thing, my kids have really been wanting to get into D&D, which we actually just got like the starter kit. So do you guys have any advice for like newbies going into this like role-playing land?
I mean, with any tabletop game, I would just not put it off and just jump in and stumble around. You'll figure it out. The goal is to go in and have fun with each other, so that's just your guiding principle. And then the rules will come as they come. You know, you see us. We are not an instruction manual. Our show, our campaigns, we get stuff wrong all the time. But the point is not
8 years in.
Yeah, 8 years in. We're not trying to do a idiot's guide to tabletop. We're just trying to tell stories with people we care about and have fun together, and that's the goal. So don't put it off. I'd say just jump in.
I love it. Well, that's my time, guys. But thank you so much. Big fan. So excited for season 3 and more. I can't wait.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
very much.
Tessa.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.